Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back, my friends, my dear Habibis and Habibtis, to the Meme Show. What is the Meme Show? You may ask. We look at all the memes, all the weird-ass videos coming from the left, the woke right, the pro-Palestinians, the Iranian regime supporters, everyone, and we make fun of them, and we lose faith in humanity and lose brain cells together as a community. Breaking. A man armed with a knife and a baseball bat entered the main Chabad Synagogue at 770 Eastern Parkway in Brooklyn, New York. Bystanders quickly confronted him and forced him out before police arrived and arrested him.
Get out.
Thank you, Candace Owens, it says. Why, did Candace Owens attack Chabad recently? Oh, I guess she did.
Get out.
Get off my back.
Get out.
Hey. Get out of here.
Out.
Hold it.
Get out.
Officer.
Are you stupid? No.
לא, אתה רואה להם שהם
No mistake, right? Because everybody
זה
already
הפקת
knows
לי.
my name.
So I came to him with a knife trying to kill people?
I placed it down.
I like the baseball bat, Shlomi.
I placed it back down. Right, that's what, thank you. I placed it down. How am I not supposed to do this? Hold on, but don't get up on me like that, okay? Yo, we had you arrested before. I don't know, I just know they know how to be there. Many times. Put his hands on me. Thank you.
Yeah, he's got it from there, right?
I was just coming in there talking to them about, because this is a religious thing. Why are you going to, okay, yeah, cool. You can take that, thank you. You should have said something. I wasn't giving any love. So
homie came in with a knife? Is that what happened? I'm trying to understand. A man with a knife and a baseball bat entered the main Chabad synagogue. Bystanders quickly. Good thing. So I keep saying, American Ashkenazi Jews, you guys got to arm up. Got to have guns on you. Got to have security. Got to be prepared to fight. Make your bodies into machines. You no longer have the privilege of being able to pray and pray for the Torah and have fun with the Torah and for bringing all day without somebody coming to murder you. It sucks. I wish it wasn't like that for you guys because you guys are good people, the Ashkenazi Jews in America, but that's real. That's real shit. Here's Zara the Star. I actually really like this girl's content. She's come around to be a fucking cool character. She's an Afghani Persian, if I remember correctly. Muslim. It's not really Muslim. Muslim by birth, not because she practices. And she prank phone calls Muslims and Jews and everyone. It's very funny. Asking Mosque to officiate my lesbian wedding.
Assalamu alaikum, Mr. Del Madiha. Jazakallah for calling.
Assalamu alaikum. Hi. I was just calling because I want to do my nikah at your masjid. I went and the vibes and the aesthetic are just so beautiful. Who do you think I should speak to?
Oh, mashallah, sister. May Allah bless you for fulfilling half your deen. And when were you looking to have your niqah with us?
Well, my wife and I mean my girlfriend, I love calling her that. We want to do a December wedding because after we want to celebrate Christmas with our queer community.
Okay, sister, I'm not sure I'm hearing you properly over the phone. There might be a connection issue. Could you repeat yourself one more time?
Yeah, my girlfriend and I, we're both devout Muslims and we want to do it right by Allah.
Okay, sister, could we just pray together for 1 second? I think that would be, if you're open for that.
That's so sweet, alhamdulillah, of course.
Inshallah, Allah guides you and your friend on the straight path. Actually, where is she right now? I think she should be involved in this prayer with us.
She's such a Gemini. She left her bag at her boyfriend's house. We're polyamorous.
Why not marry him instead? He sounds interesting, good guy. He sounds like a good guy.
No. He's not Muslim. We just want to keep it halal between the two of us.
Well, how about this? You come down to the masjid and I'm going to introduce you my friend. Very good guy. Very nice guy. Really kind. He just got out of prison, but the purest heart I have ever seen on another person. I'll give you his Instagram right now. It's Ibrahim the Reaver. So you and your wife come in. He's looking for 2 wives.
We can't do the nikah in your masjid?
You have a good one. Okay.
No. I'm an influencer on Instagram. I can shout out your masjid.
Okay, so you give us your Instagram and we'll block it.
I don't know why. I got a feeling that this one was fake. I know she's done some real ones in the past. This one felt a little fake, so not giving that a high score on the meme there. Didn't really like that one that much, gotta be honest. You know, sometimes the memes are duds. I saw this clip going around. I saw the headlines. Thought it was going to be funnier. It wasn't really funny. Brigitte Gabriel, the absolute Lebanese queen. We love her. Jihad in America, May 29, 2020. Temple Terrace, Florida. A Muslim woman in hijab lures a police officer outside a city hall, then pulls a knife and attacks him. Similar to what Palestinians do all the time in the West Bank. Let's take a look.
A city hall camera positioned outside captures the moment Hiba al-Azhari lunges at an officer armed with a butcher knife. He swerves out of the way. The confrontation continues off camera.
I mean, if a picture's worth 1,000 words, this video is worth 10,000.
Police Chief Kenneth Albano says this video is critical, proving why that officer felt threatened.
I hope everybody will watch this video and see that a knife this big being slung at you thusly, and the officer repeatedly saying, drop the knife, and retreat.
Look, a city hall camera.
But not only that, it also the niqab. Imagine if she gets away. That's why you can't have the niqab in Western society. If they want to do the niqab, I don't think it's moral, but if they want to do it in their society, that's great. It shouldn't be allowed in the West. I'm sorry. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. And let's take a clip. Let's take a look at this clip by this handsome devil. I don't know who this little handsome devil is here, but this video is fucking taking off right now. It's going wild ballistic all over the internet. I got, I think, 250,000 views yesterday. I posted this. Take a look at this debate that I had yesterday.
Everybody hates Jews with an unbridled passion.
You're sitting here as a 45-year-old man, full cosplay. You ain't gonna do shit, brother.
Boy, vey.
Oh my God. Talk to me real quick about what we're looking at. Mid-40s, right? With a wife and kids?
Why are you getting all personal? You Mossad or something?
No,
man?
no. Just wondering what the state of America is today.
I wouldn't come back. Everybody hates Jews with an unbridled passion.
Specifically, you telling me not to come back doesn't scare me in the slightest. You're sitting here as a 45-year-old man with a wife and kids, full cosplay.
I wake up every day with just an insane amount of hatred for the Jew.
Are you Christian?
I am Christian.
And your God is who?
Yahweh.
No, that's God's name. What is God's son's name? Bro, please don't tell me you don't know your own God's name. Do you know where he was from?
I'm not going to get into the whole debate.
Brother, but you're a Christian. You got to tell me where your God's from.
Yeshua.
Yeshua, exactly. Good. Did your friends on Discord tell it to you now? You pray to a God that came from where?
Galilee.
Where's that?
You tell me.
You don't know where your God's from?
Palestina.
What city was your God born in? And he's gone. Good show. When they run, it does something to me I can't explain. And I know they have no idea what they're walking into. When they run.
Everybody.
I love it when Tucker Carlson's viewers think it's offensive to call me a kike. Like, bro, I'm not Ashkenazi. That is a racial slur for Ashkenazis and Ashkenazis only. It does not affect Mizrahi Jew. I mean, it doesn't really affect Ashkenazi Jews either. I call my Jewish friends that, and they call me that all the time. It's a joke. It's not even a good derogatory term, but to say it to a Mizrahi Jew, call me a sand monkey, call me a sand ninja. Come on, get accurate with it. Calling me the K word, I don't know. Doesn't really do anything to me. Video circulating on Greek social media shows a Pakistani man recording young women in swimsuits at a Greek beach. What a surprise! What a surprise. What are the fucking odds? Social media users point out the filming similar cases of women being secretly filmed in public by Pakistanis have occurred before, emphasizing the urgent need for intervention by Greek police. How about just stop importing Pakistanis to your countries? It's never a good idea. Never. It has never been a good idea. Ever. Pakistan, Bangladesh, put them on a do-not-fly list. Don't let them in. It's just a bad idea. Narinder Kaur, who has repeatedly claimed that people are spreading false narratives about levels of crimes in London, has had her phone stolen in London.
So, believe it or not, had this bag, had my arm like that, Oxford Street just found there, and they stole my phone. They must have just put their hand in there and somehow taken it. Now there's security everywhere. In fact, 2 guys have just walked past now. Oxford Circus had about 6. and they still took my phone. And it's taken a nightmare to get a crime reference number. All of it, get the phone blocked. I just can't believe that my bag, like this, and they put their hand through there, and I didn't even notice. Just within 3 minutes, so I used my phone in a store and put it away, walked outside, looked it again because I thought, oh, I need to call back, and the phone's gone. In about 3 to 4 minutes. I actually can't get over it. So, believe it or not.
Yeah. Well, there you go. You can't believe it. I can believe it. Have you seen the state of London? It's horrific what's going on. This is a video that was going viral. I haven't actually watched it yet, but I kept seeing it recommended. This is on the topic of the Palestinians claiming that we have trained dogs for sexual assault here in Israel.
He's a sexual assault dog. Free Palestine! It was published in the New York Times that the IDF uses dogs to sexually assault Palestinians. Where is the Palestinian? This is, of course, fake news. We only use them to sexually assault terrorists. Where is he? Is he We're going to show you how we do it. Every animal can be trained to rape. We have the rape pigeon from the Air Force, very classified, very dangerous. If the terrorist is on the air, she catches him, she pack him. I want! We have the rape crab, catch you in the nipple, do a twist. We used to work with rape donkeys, but it was too much for the Palestinians, couldn't take it. We have the sexual assault octopus, octopussy. We have the rape puppy. This is for the kids, This is the sexual assault duck, very dangerous animal. If you hear this, you are gonna be pam pam pam. As you can see, this is the river. To protect this border, we have the rape dolphins. These dolphins can rape from the river to the sea. Every Palestinian here can be raped. We send these dolphins to Strait of Hormuz. No longer straight.
Wow.
Of course not. What are we, animals? So right now, as you can see, he's looking for terrorists to rape. Abort! Abort! No, Jeffrey, no! Abort! Now I'm going to demonstrate you how Jeffrey works. I'm going to be a Palestinian, and Jeffrey is gonna rape me. He needs a little bit more arousal. Oops! I think I dropped my baklava. What is wrong with you? Any minute now he's gonna rape me. Oh, I'm such an innocent Palestinian. Stop the camera. I'm not Palestinian enough for you? You used to rape me all the time. What happened to us? Jeffrey, sometimes I think you're a fucking anti-Semite. The pigeon can rape. This is Jeffrey. He's a sexual assault dog.
Wow, Shachar. Is this Shachar? Is this his original video? Shachar. 7,000 likes is criminal. This needs to go viral. I don't know how many views. Can we see how many views this is at? Shachar. 115,000 is criminal. Criminal. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, I want every single one of you to go subscribe right now. Follow Shachar.Hi1. Sar, sorry, not Shachar. Sar. I'm sorry. Sar. Oh my God. That is one of the best videos I've seen in a long time. And we watch a lot of fucking videos on the show. Achi, sichakta ota. That shit is fucking hilarious. That is fucking hilarious. Oh my God. Good show. Jeffrey, my God. That was fantastic. What a video. What a video. All right, and here is our last cringe fest for the day. Some people trying to free Palestine by harassing random Israelis probably in a restaurant. I don't know. Let's take a look.
You gotta take down the Israeli flag on the spot. Right?
Okay. Great. LA-based resident Dylan Kesey Forster. Dylan thinks it's okay to cut down the Israeli flag at a private eatery, climbing on top of the bar to do it. This brazen vandalism and hate should never be tolerated. Who cares? Stop anti-Semitism. Go fuck yourself. What are you guys doing to stop anti-Semitism? All you guys do all day, all these stop anti-Semitism, combat anti-Semitism, all you guys do is just make American Jews feel bad. That's all you guys do. Teach someone how to stop anti-Semitism. What the fuck are you guys doing to stop anti-Semitism? Sorry. Maybe I'm blowing a cap right now, but who gives a fuck if she cut down an Israeli flag? You guys make it seem like it's the fucking end of the world. Who gives a shit? Who cares? Let her cut down 1 million Israeli flags. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? No one cares. You don't understand. They think we're killing children. They don't care. Put all the money you guys take for fucking donations to repost people's content and videos and teach Jews self-defense. How about that's how you stop anti-Semitism? Yalla, bye.